The Golden State Warriors just got absolutely smoked. I mean, deep-fried, slow-cooked, shredded, seasoned, and tossed in Target center sauce. 117 to 93? Nah, man. That wasn't just a loss. That was a public execution. Without Steph Curry, this team looked like five dudes from a YMCA league trying to hoop in the NBA playoffs. And the Timberwolves? They didn't just bounce back. They came out swinging, like it was Game 7 of the finals. Anthony Edwards shook off a scare, Julius Randle turned into Magic Johnson, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Bro, where has this version been all year? And Draymond Green? My guy out here chasing techs like they're Pokemon cards. But hold up, how did the Warriors fall apart this bad? And is this series already cooked if Curry don't return? Let's break it all down. No filters, no mercy, all heat. Buckle up. Final score, Timberwolves 117, Warriors 93. And honestly, it didn't even feel that close. Minnesota straight up jumped them from the tip, 13-0 run to open the game. The Warriors legit didn't score for almost 5 minutes. Imagine showing up to a playoff game and not putting the ball in the hoop for 5 whole minutes. Not even a lucky bounce. Just pure brick city. It got so bad, Steve Kerr threw 14 different dudes on the floor like it was NBA 2K, and he was messing with a new lineup in my league. Ain't nobody saving this team if Steph's not on the court. Meanwhile, the Wolves were fired up. Julius Randle dropped 24 and 11, Ant had 20, and the bench was raining threes like they were possessed. Let's talk about the winners. The Timberwolves woke up. That Game 1 loss, that must have lit a fire under them. Because Game 2, they came out angry, aggressive, and on a mission. Coach Chris Finch straight up called them out in the film room. You could feel it in Randle's words. He was unhappy, and we felt that. Boom, motivation unlocked, and man, did they respond. Julius Randle looked like a certified floor general out there. 24 points, 11 assists, and it wasn't just empty stats. He was dictating the game, swinging the ball, attacking mismatches, finding shooters. This was vintage point forward stuff. Anthony Edwards? Bro had a little injury scare and then came back like a dang action hero. 20 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, and he wasn't even pressing. He let the game come to him. That's maturity. That's scary. And then the bench, holy hell, the bench. Nickeil Alexander-Walker dropped 20 off the pine. Dante DiVincenzo and Naz Reid combined with him to shoot 10 for 22 from deep. The spacing, immaculate. The confidence, dripping. This was Wolves basketball at its peak. Athletic, long, relentless defense, and straight up buckets. Chris Finch said it best. We looked a lot more like ourselves. Facts. This wasn't just a win. This was a statement. And now this series is tied 1-1, but the vibes are all Minnesota right now. Okay, now let's talk about the disaster that was the Golden State Warriors. Where do I even start? No Steph Curry. I get it. He's the system. He's the engine. He's the heartbeat. But bro, y'all are NBA players. This ain't your first rodeo. Y'all got cooked. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Draymond Green still thinks he's the main character. Picks up his 5th tech of the playoffs for elbowing Naz Reid like he was auditioning for WrestleMania. Bro, you're 2 techs away from getting suspended. Maybe chill? Jonathan Kuminga dropped 18 on 8 of 10 shooting, and Trace Jackson Davis added 15 on 6 of 7. So what did Steve Kerr do with that success? Bench them half the game. Genius move, coach. Jimmy Butler, yes, that Jimmy Butler, who magically exists on this Warriors squad now, had 17. And he straight up said it after the game. Maybe don't start off in a 13-0 hole and we'd have a chance. He's not wrong. Buddy Hield? Silent. Podziemski gave you 11 but was a ghost when it mattered. Klay Thompson wasn't even suiting up. And Kerr? Out here trying lineup roulette instead of giving his young guys a real shot. And with Steph Curry sitting on the bench nursing a hamstring, there was no one to bail them out. This ain't it, Chief. Some of the fake Twitter comments after the game had me crying. Bro, Kerr pulled 14 names out of a hat and said, "Y'all go hoop." Draymond fouls more than he scores, I swear. Kuminga needs to pull a Jimmy Butler and just walk into another locker room at halftime. No Curry, no chance. The Dubs are just the Sacramento Kings with worse defense now. Julius Randle out here looking like LeBron with a jump shot. We cooked. Fans weren't even mad. They were just tired. Here's my take. The Warriors are stuck in a weird in-between. They're clinging to the dynasty era, but without Steph, it's all smoke and mirrors. Klay's not even playing. Draymond is more of a liability than a leader. And the young guys, they're ready, but they're not trusted. Meanwhile, the Wolves are rising. They got length, hustle, shooters, rim protection, and now confidence. And Coach Finch, huge W for him. That film session changed the whole vibe. He challenged them and they stepped the hell up. Kerr just throwing darts at the wall, hoping something sticks. Bro, it's the playoffs, not preseason. The energy, the urgency, the physicality, Minnesota brought all of it. Warriors didn't bring any. MVP of the game, Julius freaking Randle. 24 points, 11 assists, 7 boards. Led the team in everything but popcorn sales. Dude was orchestrating, scoring, setting the tone. All gas, no breaks. Certified baller performance. Close second, and a W. Nickeil Alexander-Walker for exploding off the bench with that flamethrower jumper. LVP of the game, Draymond Green. All bark, no buckets. Elbowing dudes, picking up techs, making more noise than impact. You're a vet. Be the anchor, not the fuse. And Steve Kerr, you get an honorable mention. If you're gonna play 14 guys, at least give the ones producing some damn minutes. So now the question is, with Curry still out and Minnesota locked in, is this series already over? Because if this is what we're getting without Steph, the Warriors better pray his hamstring heals faster than Draymond racks up techs. Let me know down below, is this Timberwolves team for real? Or did the Warriors just have a bad night? Drop your takes in the comments. LVP, MVP, bold predictions for Game 3. And hit that like button if you're sick of watching Golden State run on dynasty fumes. Because I'm telling you right now, if Game 3 looks like this again, we might be watching the official end of the Golden State Warriors era. See you next game. It's about to get wild.